Are you throwing punches but still getting hit? Training hard but still losing control in sparring? Most of beginners focus only on technique, how to throw correctly, jab or cross, but that's not what makes great fighters fear. By the end of the video, you'll know 5 great pillars in the boxing, what separates the average boxer from the great killer in the ring. Don't skip this. This is actually what makes your real skill actually work in the real fight. My name is Pavel Trusov. I'm kickboxer, kickboxing coach and Guinness Book record holder. Today we have to dive into 5 the most important pillars of boxing and time to elevate your boxing on the next level. Pillar 1, distance. Stop to think first about the power, forget about this one. You have to start from the complete basic. This one is the distance. We have 3 types of the distances. First one is the short one, second one is the medium one, and next one is the long range. Because if you don't know the difference between of them, you have no ability to reach your opponent, but even worse, maybe you'll get countered. On the close range, you're always on the super close distance, so you can very easily reach your opponent using your hooks. On the medium range, that's the distance of the straightened hand. From here, mostly you can land all these direct shots. And on the long range, you need to accomplish some steps to reach the face or body of your opponent. A lot of beginners rush and they cannot control the distance. But what if you fix these mistakes incorrectly? You jump in and you expose yourself, you eat all these punches and you're simply losing. But what the solution? Start mastering subtle footwork adjustments. Use always small steps but not lunges. That's very important. Work behind your jab. Don't pull too far back after you throw a punch. After the punch, go but still staying on the distance where you can continue your attack. Pillar number 2 is the speed. Speed wins exchanges. You don't need to go into these clashes. You have to remember one thing. But don't confuse speed with the tension. People trying to push it very fast and finally they are super tense over their trapezius and shoulders. This is bad. Tension always slow you down, but relaxation exactly create a speed. So you always have to be relaxed. But how actually you can achieve a speed in your shadow boxing? Imagine your lead arm like a whip. You're always holding your shoulders super relaxed. For the thing number 2, I recommend you always accomplish such a short and quick steps because your step is connected directly with the punch. 1, 1, 1. And for the thing number 3, even that you want to deliver a quick hook, don't turn it hard, but in the same time, boom, boom. You can see I provide all these rotations, but I have time and I have opportunity to bring it back quick. Do what I said and you'll feel the progress immediately. By the way, if you want to develop a real fighting speed, I want you to check out my course with the deep explanation how to build it from the complete beginner with the zero knowledge about technique to the pro level. Check it out and progress. Pillar number 3 is the tempo. You have to understand that your pace and tempo, they're so much linked and important. As good as you move, as harder to predict your movements, you're much harder to get, you're much easier to punch and counter your opponent. All great fighters always control their rhythm and they're like a DJs with that. They make their opponent to be stressful because their rhythm, you have to use this. But what happens if you're trying to fix a throne? Of course, you're wasting your energy and you're becoming so easy to be eaten by your opponent. So you have to always control it. Instead, try to mix slow and fast punches. Always control the pace. Second one is very interesting and tricky against your opponent to use fake fatigue. When you're showing, maybe you're tired and from here, boom, quick punches going like a snap to the face of your opponent. And definitely keep your opponent always guessing what the activity from you is coming next. Maybe one of the movement is going to be unpredictable. Don't do every time the same. One time you punch here jab, but then with the trick you go here to the stomach and then continue with the attack, then switch in direction. Pillar number 4 is before. Before every attack, you must do something. But why? Going into attack on the close or medium distance without setup means getting clipped. Before every attack, do this. First, use feints, showing the face, going to the stomach, showing left, going with the right, to draw attention of your opponent. The thing number 2 is angle and shifts. Before and after every attack, use the angles and shifts to change view of your opponent and confuse him with your footwork. Thing number 3, always using slips and defense movements to go on the close distance. It helps you to safely go on the distance where you can punch and attack. The thing number 4 is the head placement. Never go forward on the close distance with your opponent on the head with the same position. Always try to move your head from place to place because it would help you to bait him on the counters. For example, you're going here forward, you're showing like you could be open, he's attacking you with the jab, you lean here back and counter him here with the the cross. Good one. These things what I give you right now on the pillar before will help you to go on the closer distance. Don't get attacked on this distance, but in the same time go safety and prepare your attack. Trust me, all great fighters using always set it up attacks from their gym. They prepare and go to the gym and then bring their knowledge to the real ring. That's why you have to practice all these things and you will never face the problem how to go closer to your opponent and punch him there. Guys, before we go with the last pillar, I want you to drop here the like, leave some comment and support my channel and I'll give you more. I try to give you knowledge about how to become the best version of yourself and give you this even online because I love it. The pillar number 5 is after. The most dangerous moment in the fight coming after you throw the combination. You throw some clean shots, but what's next? If you're staying freezed after your attack, trust me, you're gonna be attacked so badly. Let me tell you what you have to do after. The first one, sleeps or roll. After you threw the combination, I recommend you to go here with the rolls and continue your attack or go here back with the moves too. 1, 2, 3, roll, sleep, 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 and you're going there. Every time some movements after the combination works very, very well. The thing number 2 right now, when you're using some pivots or steps back. Once you're delivering here combo, you can change angle. You can go here or there. So you're not staying on the same position. That's very important. If you're delivering the combo, I recommend you to switch direction and go out of the view of your opponent. The thing number 3, everybody forgets about this one. When you try to go with the double or third part attack, what does it mean? You throw here some part, then you go with the sleep and go here with the second phase of the attack, then continue on here with the third and continue your opponent still. It's some type of the repeated attack, so you're not stepping back or going out of the attack line. You go closer and closer your opponent and every time recharging yourself by the some defense movements. Guys, I'd really appreciate to see here your like, your subscription to my channel. Leave here a comment to support this video and trust me, I'll give you more helpful tutorials. I absolutely understand all issues what you get here in the ring as a coach. I face a lot of people in the gym who learns how to do it with the shadow but have no idea how to apply all this knowledge in the fight. Trust me, I'll give you more tutorials and more helpful videos and I'll catch you up later.